Hello and welcome to the British Grand Prix here at Silverstone. The grandstands are packed, the cars have made their way to the grid, and we're minutes away from lights out. The 3.6 miles of the Silverstone circuit in Great Britain is hallowed ground to the Formula One faithful. We have 18 corners that wrap around this former World War II airbase and some good passing opportunities at the end of the DRS zones. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of Turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are three main things to worry about there, Crofty. Positioning, awareness and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Perez, Bottas, Charles Leclerc and Tsunoda, Norris, Ocon, Stroll and Daniel Ricciardo, Gasly, Fernando Alonso, Sebastian Vettel and Sainz, Mazepin, Latifi, Antonio Giovinazzi and Kimi Raikkonen, Mick Schumacher and George Russell ends our grid lineup. And now it's time to head down to the track.
You are in first position, front of the pack. Sorry, we can't provide you with that information right now. Hamilton is behind you. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 5 laps till the end. Okay, our main competitors in this race are Hamilton and Bottas. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. DRS is now enabled. Tyre condition is still looking good. Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. You're sat in P2. Bottas is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 2.7 seconds. They're on fresh softs. That is Sergio behind you. The gap to the car behind is 1.7 seconds. They're on fresh softs. This is your final lap of the race. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
are then, a fantastic British Grand Prix, and what a performance it was from our race winners today. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
That's got to be the Flying Finn. Wait, how many Flying Fins have we had now? Anyway, I'm talking about Bottas this time. Just great raw speed, and a good job in traffic as well.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one. Welcome to one of this year's most challenging races, where the combination of high speed and complex corners makes this one of the drivers' favourite tracks. It's time for the Japanese Grand Prix. We're southwest of the city of Nagoya today at the unique figure-of-8 Suzuka circuit. 3.6 miles and 18 corners make up a lap here, with average speeds approaching 136 miles per hour. DRS will be available, of course, into the potential passing opportunity at turn 1, although the best place for overtaking will be through 130R and into the final chicane. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the rundown into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Charles Leclerc and Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Tsunoda, Gasly and Lance Stroll, Vettel, Sainz, Lando Norris and Ricciardo, Mazepin, Raikkonen, Antonio Giovinazzi and George Russell, Mick Schumacher and Nicholas Latifi. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
You have a lot of front wing damage. Box for a new one. No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. Okay, we can take you this lap. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Exit now.
Merry Christmas. That's gonna come out.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
The drag reduction system, or DR.
Release. use DRS. DRS now available. Okay, the stewards are going to add 3 seconds to our finishing time for ignoring blue flags. Blue flag, blue flag. That looked bad. Are you all right? Let me know you're all right.
They've done it then. Here it's the... So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once... After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I think for driver of the day, I'd probably pick Lando Norris. He lived up to every inch of his reputation today, and I think he'll be going home, quite rightly, a bit proud of himself.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone.
Hello, baby.